Now, I saw that you worked for the Daily Wire, and I was wondering, well, I do have two questions. So question number
Okay.
one, what advice could you give someone who would be interested in the future working for the Daily Wire?
So I think the answer to that is the same as the answer of what happens if we want to go into just political commentary or political news generally. And I think the key thing is just to put yourself out there in any way you can, but in a very intentional way that's looking to the future. So a lot of younger people, if they want to make a splash in this world, will just make a sensational video about something that's not really that factual. They'll just try and go viral, whatever it takes. There are very dangerous routes you can go with that if you're just desperate for attention. And so I think one is to make sure that you are picking a set of principles that you are promoting and adhere to those, and don't just flush them down the toilet if it'll get you like 100,000 views on YouTube, for example. And then there's also the issue of where you just got to be very, very, very careful because you have a lot of responsibility, but you also have to understand not knowing something. I think that's something a lot of people who rush into it do not understand, is that at all times in our life, we really don't know that much. So I'm still learning things every day, and I've been doing it for quite a long time. There are people who've been doing it much longer than me who still don't know things. And I think it's embracing that and trying to provide people with information with that as an understanding. So you've got a lot of young people who go on Instagram and just mimic what someone else smarter than them has said, and then they try and get attention through that, but it's just all a layer on nothing. It's really a facade. And so I think it's trying to develop the knowledge, provide people with information. That should be your goal, because then people will grow to know you as a source of information, even if this is just on a blog. And that is far more valuable than going viral, but really having no substance. And so I think that would be my advice. And then that will come in terms of moving then to work for a company. A lot of those opportunities will come once you have that knowledge. You don't go to a company and then learn how to do it. I think you have to kind of learn how to do it first, and then you'll transition that way.
All right, thank you.